morning, guys. I'm getting ready to serve the kids breakfast. Today's menu plan, in case you're interested, it was chocolate chip muffins, but we don't have muffin tins, so I made chocolate chip bread and smoothies. And then for lunch, we're having leftover potato soup, which I made for dinner last night. And for dinner, we're having enchilada casserole. So I have beans soaking, and I am gonna thaw some ground beef and make an enchilada casserole. The kids have a cold, so I'm trying to pump them full of vitamin C and elderberry syrup and do all the things. I'm gonna make, I know you guys have done this with me before, I made an onion poultice before. I might try and link that video if I can figure it out. But I'm gonna make a coconut oil and garlic salve, like chest salve for Hattie, because whenever she gets the slightest cold, it goes straight to her chest. Happens with Brandon too. He's struggled with asthma his whole life, so I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll show you guys how I do that. This salve is super safe for babies and littles. All it is garlic and coconut oil. I'm gonna give the girls, I'm gonna give the girls all these garlic cloves to roll the papers off of, and then I'm gonna toss them in my blender with about a half a cup of coconut oil, and I'm gonna blend it all up. We use these little silicone, I don't know if you guys can see it, silicone little roller thingies, and they have grippies in the inside that roll the papers right off the garlic. We use Azure Standards coconut oil just because it's super affordable and it keeps me from going to the grocery store. One, it's super hard to get to the grocery store with 10 kids, and two, we only have one vehicle. So buying in bulk saves us money and saves us time, and is just actually way more convenient for me to do one pickup a month or two pickups, because I do two bulk companies. I use Bulk Natural Foods and Azure Standard. So it's just way easier for me to do that. And then throughout the week, if we need like carrots or celery or something fresh, the boys can stop and get that at the grocery store on their way home from work. But yes, Azure Standard is amazing. It's super great, super affordable, and there is drops in almost every area. And if there isn't one in your area, you can email them or call them and they will work on that. Okay, this garlic salve is super easy and it's super safe for everybody, for babies, toddlers, everybody, because it's just garlic and a little bit of lavender essential oil, some coconut oil, and some olive oil or avocado oil, whichever one you have. That just makes it a little bit more spreadable. So we have about I would say 10 cloves of garlic in here, a third to a half a cup of coconut oil slightly warmed, 2 tablespoons of avocado or olive oil, and once that's all blended up in a high-powered blender or a food processor, you can drop in some lavender essential oil. That's it. Easy peasy.
Walk backwards or walk forwards and go bam to the couch. Like you're slapping the couch. We also caught Caleb's something at
Okay, that's plenty.
That should be plenty. I can't really see. So.
My blender is kind of frustrating. I love it. It's a Vitamix and it's amazing, but it's the shorter Vitamix with the wider base, so I have to stop all the time and scrape the edges when I'm only blending a small amount of something. So we're gonna stop and scrape like constantly. See what I mean? It all gets stuck on the sides if you don't blend a large amount of something. Yeah, scrape it down. See, that should be good. Okay. It's literally a continuous thing. Like, it takes forever to blend a toasty little bit of something. Okay, after I blended it all up, it's kind of liquidy, but it will solidify a little bit more than this. But I just have it in a tiny Tupperware container. It would be best to put it in something glass, but I honestly couldn't find my favorite little squatty mason jars. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This would be perfect for it. These little wide mouth half pints are my absolute favorite jars of all time. You probably can't find them anywhere right now because the year of wildness, but this would be perfect to store your salves in. This is elderberry honey that I made. Yurt Mama, Mike Dixon's wife from the Fit Farmer, taught me how to do this. So we have some elderberry honey that I've also been giving to the kids to help get them well. And I'm gonna rub that salve on Hattie's chest right now. I'll leave a quick recipe below, and if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me them. I know I kind of don't do the most awesome tutorials because my life is wild, but I'll leave the recipe and quick instructions below. It is so simple, and it, like I said, it's safe for little tiny bitty ones, and it's great for adults. I'm gonna rub this on the bottom of Asher's feet too, because garlic is super immune supportive. Like, it's an immune booster, so he can use it as well. All right guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that helps you in some way. Maybe it's just a little recipe to stick in your first aid kit, your mama wellness kit. I will see you guys on the next one.